So my name is Lydia Harry. I'm a science journalist. I've long been a cheerleader for open access, so I'm really genuinely delighted to be here this evening to host these awards. And BioMed Central is, of course, the open access publisher in biology and medicine. And their philosophy is very simple. Open access to research is essential to ensure the rapid and efficient communication of research findings right across the globe. Now, the BioMed Central Research Awards celebrate the benefits that groundbreaking research can have when it's freely and readily available online through open access publication. And in true open access style, nominations for these awards were openly sought from the global scientific community, with the final winners chosen by judging panels made up of fellow field experts. The only stipulation, and ladies and gentlemen, this may not come as a surprise to you, was that the research had to be published in one of BioMed Central's portfolio of 217 journals during the past year. And we've got two special awards which acknowledge exceptional achievement and commitments made to open access research by individuals. But before we come to the awards proper, I particularly wanted to bring your attention to the immense benefits that open access can bring to the developing world, and to the work that BioMed Central is doing with Computer Aid International. BioMed Central has been working with Computer Aid International since 2006, and the charity provides high-quality, professionally refurbished computers to universities and not-for-profit organisations in developing countries. And their partnership focuses on, not unsurprisingly, improving access to scientific research in the developing world, something that's absolutely critical importance to improved health, but also to economic regeneration. Together, they organised the landmark Open Access Africa, an event so successful that it's going to be repeated later this year, and their commitment continues. Tonight, they have, further of their commitment, a deeply desirable iPad 2. I've stroked it already. It's kindly donated by Promega, and Hilary Latham of Promega, thank you so much. Where are you, Hilary? At the back. Thank you very much. It's going to be up for grabs. There's going to be a raffle. It's £5 a strip. Where are the ladies who are going to be selling the tickets? Just wave. Oh no, you're not a lady. I can tell. Whatever takes you, lady. So the raffle's going to be open until 9 o'clock, until our entertainment break, and the winner is going to be announced at the end of the evening. But just to see what impact your contribution could have, let's take a look at a short film made by the BBC about the effect Computer Aid's work had on Chikanta, which is a small town in Zambia.
So the chief of this area was keen to get his palace and the village connected to the outside world. 6 months ago, that happened. This is the British charity Computer Aid's solution. It's installed Zambia's first solar internet hub. The panels on the roof feed power to the PC inside, and yes, there's just one hidden at the back. To keep power consumption down, the other 10 screens here are virtual desktops, sharing the computing power of the PC and its 128 kilobits per second sapling. It's proving popular with the locals who use it to study. Well, it's transformed his village.
We were able to reach the world outside Uganda, outside the district, even outside Zambia, by Lusaka or district headquarters, which we were not able to do before. We did every chief in Zambia once.
Every chief in Zambia wants one. I want a hat like this. Right, else. So, it's a great cause, I think you'll agree. So, let's go to our awards proper. And our first award is Case Report of the Year, which is going to be presented by Matthew Cockrell, Managing Director at BioMed Sections. So, Matthew, where are you? Yeah. Right, come and stand over there. Now, the very phrase case reports, it conjures up images, doesn't it, of long-forgotten journals on the dusty shelves, things of interest only to the scriptwriters of House, in search of the weird and wonderful case to baffle everyone in the next episode of House, except, of course, Hugh Laurie. In fact, case reports play a really critical role in modern medicine. It's case reports that flag up rare side effects of medications or that document drug interactions. And it's case reports of the very unusual that often prompt insights into the better treatment of the usual. Without open access, this important information can't be shared in a timely manner. And there was a very clear winner. There we go. The case in question was reported in the Journal of Medical Care Reports and was submitted by Dr. Michael Keogh at the University of Newcastle. It documented the problems of a 60-year-old man who was taking a statin, a drug typically taken to lower cholesterol levels. He arrived in casualty with stumbling speech and problems swallowing, and everyone assumed that he'd had a stroke. But then he developed limb weakness, and he had difficulty controlling his facial muscles, a feature which is more typical of an autoimmune disease called myasthenia gravis. He continued to deteriorate until, that is, the statins he was taking were stopped. Now, statins are known to exacerbate some autoimmune conditions, but there have only been a handful of previously published reports of statin-exacerbated myasthenia gravis. So this case added really important clinical information to medical knowledge about this association. So, many congratulations to Dr. Michael Keogh, and will now come to collect your Case Report of the Year award.
First of all, shake hands for me, and if you hold the award up.
If you like, boys, I'll do this to music.
Hold it there for me. Hold it. Two more, okay? Big smile. Last one. Pulse. Thank you. Well done.